I understand your concerns, but think of the potential rewards. These woods have long been rumored to house a powerful forest spirit.
There's something off about these Bosmer. Something wild, feral. Are you sure they just won't attack us?
I agree with the apprentice. How are we to get past these Bosmer if they try to stop us?
We have visitors, it seems. Perhaps they can be of assistance. What a timely arrival. You appear quite well armed. My mages and I could have a great use for you. Indeed. Rumor has it that an ancient forest spirit dwells amongst the trees here, and we mean to seek out and study it. You could handle this forest's Bosmer natives should they become hostile against us during our research. I wouldn't use those words, but yes. I assure you that the Guild will amply reward you. You'll accompany Apprentice Petrard while he treats with the Bosmer. Just let him do the talking, and we will join you shortly. Make haste now. My students and colleagues have traveled far. We don't have time to waste. The same thing every mage wants: knowledge. The rumor has long been that an ancient forest spirit dwells here, one that is undocumented by the Guild. I would find it and learn what I can from it. A mage's studies can sometimes require a bit of brute force, and that's where you come in. The local Bosmer have not been entirely welcoming.
When inspecting all the claws of this plan, this one is not so sure it will work. This Khajiit is not one to speak out of turn, but the look on the faces of the Bosmer out there, it makes a Hainar's fur stand straight. Not yet, but this one would prefer outward aggression to their dead stares, yes?
Let's get moving. I hope the Bosmer are open to conversation. If not, then this will be a short trip. Not much a handful of mages can do against a forest full of Bosmer. Corinton is a brilliant mage, but I think his ambition may be getting the better of him here. He's been very insistent on this expedition. I suspect that a mere forest spirit would not be worth the time of an entire group of mages, but you didn't hear me say it. Let me handle the talking. I have a way with words. My woodland friends, I come with good tidings from the Mages Guild. We seek a relationship of mutual learning. My friends, there is no need for weapons. We come in peace.
The Maiden has decreed that you have no place here. You feed the earth
Done well, friend. Come. I would have words with you. Petrard was a good man. That attack was unfortunate. Bosmer can be aggressive, but killing without provocation is rare for even the most feral of their kind. The sooner we find this spirit, the better. Of course, it will be dangerous, but committing to our craft is danger in itself. Any mage is prepared to give his or her life for the art. Be on your guard. I suspect the other Bosmer we encounter will have a similar demeanor. Of that I have no doubt, but eliminating these Bosmer could enrage the forest spirit, if it is indeed here. Take Evoker and Hainar Joe with you. He may be able to connect with these natives where Petrard could not.
I won't forgive those Bosmer for what they did to Petrard. And Altmer would never... This is unforgivable.
I wasn't expecting open war out here, but that's what that was. Petrard never had a chance. I don't know what the Warlock has gotten us into, but I'll die fighting if I have to. I'm Redguard before I'm a mage.
By the egg, those Bosmer were vicious. I won't forget Petrod's sacrifice. Let's hope there's research worth doing in this forest.
I'd be lying if I said I liked Petrod much. The apprentice never knew when to shut his mouth, but he didn't deserve to die like that.
Those bastards killed Petrod for little more than stepping into the clearing. I'll be sure to return the favor to these Bosmer savages.
What in oblivion is that?
Maybe we should get some help?
So they killed Ahena Joe? His death will not be a hollow one. We've managed to capture a prisoner. This continued aggression from the Bosmer is distressing. With 2 mages lost already, we'll need to be careful. My fallen colleagues will not be forgotten. No doubt, our elusive forest spirit is nearby.
We have a prisoner. Perhaps he can shed some light on where we can find this forest spirit.
Very well. Let's see what he has to tell us.
Pain is a small price to pay for the lives of 2 guild mages.
You're going to tell us all
This
about
one's lucky we don't off him like we did his friends.
The forest is all we live for. You're no threat to me.
We shall see. What do you have to say now?
Nothing to you, horseborn. Your kind will never rule the forest. Not as long as Salene is its guardian.
We'll see about that, little one. I can make this last as long as I need. Tell us what you know.
Death to you!
Everyone breaks. Tell us what we want to know.
Salene will make you pay!
Who are you working for? Why attack us?
It hurts! It hurts!
This will end when you tell us what we want to know. Where is the forest spirit?
Mistress Salene forbids me from speaking.
I can make this last as long as I need.
It hurts! It hurts!
This isn't going to bring Petrod and Ahena Joe back. But if we don't get some information out of this Bosmer, their deaths are meaningless.
Everyone breaks. Tell us what we want to know.
Mistress Salene forbids me from speaking.
This is difficult to behold, but if it saves another mage from harm, then I'll abide it.
This is dishonorable, but perhaps necessary.
Death to you!
Where is the forest spirit?
No!
Where is the forest spirit?
Salene promised Longclaw would hunt tonight. And here you are. The Forest Mother was right again. See how she takes care of us, my daughters. You may have taken their lives, but Longclaw's daughters are not gone. Salene blessed them with her gift, the gift of spirit life. See their hunt begin anew.
Never used to fight this much, until I met
There you are. We've made progress. That Bosmer we captured mentioned a matriarch named Salene. Fascinating. Carindin is still speaking with our captive Bosmer, but I will join you to investigate this. We should be careful. Too many have answered Aetherius's call today. Deeper into the forest. If this Salene is here, that's where she'll be. I'm starting to think that studying in a dusty basement somewhere would be preferable to this place. Let's go. She must be related to the forest spirit Carindin is looking for. We speak to her and hope that she can be reasoned with. Too many have fallen today for me to give up now. If the time comes for me to face death, then my soul will join my comrades in the stars. I know enough not to underestimate anything when it comes to this place. This expedition has been tragic, but I won't let it end in vain. I don't know what it is, but I can feel a strong magical presence here. Through there, the doorway.
The fauna is fascinating in here. It's infused with magic.
This magic is incredibly potent. We may need to combine our efforts to open this door.
I have a bad feeling about this. We can still turn back. We have our lives to think about.
Nonsense, Draval. Think of all the terrifyingly beautiful things we've seen here. I could release an entire codex from today's findings alone.
There is a potent magical energy beyond this barrier of vines. Maybe it's Carindin's fabled spirit, maybe it's this Salene. Either way, I'm not returning to the guild hall empty-handed.
This Salene sounds like the ringleader for these Bosmer cowards. Before the day is done, I'll have her killed. I don't care what Clarendon thinks he's researching.
Two mages dead and not a single forest spirit in sight.
These Bosmer are feral, mindless. This Salene could be controlling them. There is a powerful blanket of magic covering everything in this forest. I'm glad our wits are still our own. I intend them to remain that way, if today is to be my last.
Two of my colleagues have returned to the root, so that the rest of us could stand here. I will honor their memories.
This area is saturated with magic. I believe we have found the mysterious Salene. However, our way ahead is barred. This journey has been quite the burden. Were it that easy, the barrier ahead appears to be magically shielded. The mages and I will attempt to bypass it. I need you to venture farther and see if there is another way.
I really don't like your odds.
Yes, mistress.
Getting good at this. Well, I probably should be proud of that.
She's slaughtered quickly. Return to the barrier.
It's a fight metal.
Salene protects. Salene destroys. Salene will rule all.
You made it back. I see sending Draval did some good. He served his purpose. We were attacked as soon as the door was opened. By Bosmer, woodland creatures, Selene's entire army, it seems. We held out as long as we could. Fought like trapped Nords. But she was too powerful. I won't be judged. Not by you. Through this barrier is the first changeling the Mages Guild has encountered in thousands of years. What mage could turn down the chance to study her, no matter the risk? I could not risk telling them the truth. Only a few at the Guild know of Selene's existence. My superiors decreed that no mage interfere with her, for she is ancient, and her power is great. But how could I resist such a mythical creature?
That must have cost him. Try breaking free! I hope you're watching. Look what they've done to our home. Rip them apart.
So nice to see you again, my dear Salene. Your secrets belong to me now. Even in death, you will help me in so
You
very
mages
many
are
ways.
as treasonous as your scent is foul. We had an agreement.
You made a deal with the Guild, not with me. Your soul will make me one of the most powerful mages in the Guild. I have waited long for this.
I have done nothing to your kind, and yet you come into my home, kill my thrall. You had best live the rest of your life looking over your shoulder. My kind have ways of returning to finish our business.
We shall see, my pet.
No! No!
Selene's menace has been neutralized. We are free to dissect and study her. I had thought the day lost, but this is exquisite. Selene's soul is mine now. Today is a historic one for the Guild. I'll ensure my fallen colleagues receive honorable mentions in the next codex I write. The knowledge we will obtain from the soul of this creature will be immensely beneficial. I can think of 5 different potions I'd like to attempt from Selene's aura alone. Oh, glorious! You are an altruistic one, aren't you? You have power, but you're not cut out to be a guild mage. Not a guild mage like me. But you have been very helpful, and I promise you, you will see the fruits of our labor very soon. Study it, of course. Offensive spells, defensive barriers, utility magic. You saw the arcane thread she weaved as she fought us. All of it is power for us to harness now.